Well, hello there, welcome back to Optimal Creature Creation. So, none of the stuff that we have is really that useful for us in the next stage of the game. We won't need as many spikes. We won't need the cellular because we're not going to be intending to sleep with what they give me. We're not probably going to be intending to jump yet either, or indeed sprint. These will come later. Now, for a predator, the most optimal design, of course, would be to be an upright creature, or a relatively upright creature. That vertebrae doesn't want to straighten up. This one as his head, we'll use these two as his neck, we'll use this one as his upper body, and this one as his lower body. His upper body is going to be somewhat larger than his lower body. We'll put his poison where his mouth is going to be, so it looks like he's actually spitting poison out of his mouth. His eyes are going to want to be a little bit more forward since he is a carnivore, and therefore will be wanting to see, wanting to look directly at his opponents and things, rather than not. Leave them there for a moment. We'll make our creature bipedal. And you'll notice some carnivores have legs that can go backwards rather than forwards. Sort of like a grasshopper type back leg or something like that. Spikes on the back of his legs so that they're not in the way of anything as he's moving about. You can use them as horns if necessary, but I often do that too often with my creatures. We'll just stick spikes out the back of his kneecaps as sort of like a defense mechanism. He has his mouth, he has his ability to spit, he doesn't need charm, he has the ability to charge because of spikes on his legs. We can give him the ability to sprint if necessary. And I suppose we can give him the ability to jump. But I don't really want to do that yet. So this is our relatively optimal creature. Now our creature is going to want to be dangerous looking. So we'll make him a sort of moment he's as optimal as it can be. Upright carnivore with the ability to spit, charge and sprint. He doesn't really need the ability to sprint, but he needs to have the ability to attack opponents. And of course attack his prey, which of course will be other creatures. And of course I noticed the first thing it did was chop up my colour scheme, because sometimes the game likes to do that just to be a pain in the fucking arse. Sometimes it likes to remove what you've done. It's an arse like that, but we can now make him a little bit taller. We can widen out his lower body, widen out his upper body. This gives us a little bit more creative freedom. So for the moment, here's our optimally designed creature. The first we can do though is actually change our creature. We are eventually going to want to give him some arms. What we can do is change his feet. Obviously we're going for a very aggressive creature, so we're going to probably want the most optimal feet design for our creature. Which at the moment is these hippity-hoppity clippity-cloppity ones. This can now be replaced to have charge 2. Which can now be put on as almost like thorns. They don't need to be too big, so they're the size and anything like that. Some people put their parts on their creature way too big and stuff like that. Right, so now we don't need this. This gives us our charge. For now what we can do is adding on some more health. So we put these as little spikes in the back of his kneecaps. So that not only are they giving him the ability to give him, they also look like something he could use defensively for any creature attacking behind him. Which would be part of an optimal design for a creature. So here's our optimally designed creature for the moment. Hopefully the game should remember my colour scheme this time. Yes, thanks for that. So our optimally designed creature so strangely. But we can't walk up this slowly because apparently it's too steep. Always go for this is one thing that people who play Spore don't actually do. We have the alpha beams, beams. So far, I've together all of the creatures. We have the ability to skip, and his right and charge higher levels than the ground. This of course makes the creature a more optimal design for its environment, which of course is what we're going for. Optimizing is always better than overdoing. Because we want to kill as many alpha creatures as possible. I do 2 damage compared to his 1. Well, he barely even was 1, so... Spit lowers their health before they even have a chance to come anywhere near me. That's the part 2. Right, now let's venture back to our nest and make a few more optimal upgrades. First, we will pick up a friend. With any ability to sing, so, optimize our creature even more. Well, his eyes could do with possibly being a little better. So we'll get rid of those stupid bulbous looking things we've got and give him more carnivore style eyes. We cannot really enough, but we're not going to do that yet. First thing I'm going to want to do is give him some arms. Now, placement of your arms on the creature is something that's best left up to you as to where you want them. I usually go for pointing the arms forwards, but today I'm going to do it more as a sort of human being type stance. And I'm going to give them a more sort of human-like walking gait. We can put the spike on the bum now, because they don't need to be on the back of his legs anymore. We can make him a little taller. We can make him perhaps a little bigger, so it looks like he's actually able to support his body weight. He is now an upright bipedal man-type creature, who for some reason has the ability to spit at his opponents. But now we can go about changing some of the other parts of his body. So first, we'll give him the slightly better mouth, because obviously this will give us a better bite attack. We'll move his spit going down a bit. Angle his mouth up. We'll make his spit going smaller so it goes inside his mouth. Thinner. We can give him a little bit of chinage. There we go, our creature's already starting to look a bit more apex predatory. He's got a big bulging chest, a relatively small body. There's an articulated neck. And he looks more like a strange human. A very strange human. Now obviously we're not going to want to be posing anything, but we're going to want to be striking, so we're going to want to give him hands that can allow him to attack better. These feet are still the best so far. These are still the best charge so far. We can improve his spit now. Give him the rocket launcher. Now he is a fearsome creature. Yes. He looks very, very dangerous. And he is very dangerous. And he is somewhat fully optimized. The only thing I didn't change was give him more health, which I didn't really need to do yet. So, join us in the next part to see how to better optimize your creature.